Yar! Today be Pirate Day in the Nerdlands. It's true. Oh, thank you, Ape. You're a fine lad. Ah, sincerity. That's something you'll like. Perhaps it would be better if I had a dog with me. Do I look more sincere now? Ape, you're a fine lad. Isn't he, Sam? Oh, yes. He is. He's one of the few people in life that Sam likes. There's not many. That's why if I die, Sammy goes to Ape. And Sammy even has a fucking inheritance that goes to Ape too. That's right. You're rich and you don't even fucking know it. T-bone every night kind of rich. That's right, buddy. Yeah. You don't get that from me, but you might get it from Ape. He's he's a carnivore like you. Oh, fuck those guys. Apparently I've been fired. No, I haven't. Let's see. Let's go see what the latest is today. Hello, Drubius.
Hello, Brandon. How you doing?
Ah,
It's all right, eh?
Yep, life's good.
Very good. Very good. I see you're not on the road today. Hadn't got a job or something? Another
No, I'm
driving job?
on vacation.
Say again?
I am on vacation.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Throughout the month of December? Or the rest of December?
Till after Christmas.
Right on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hope you enjoy yourself and your time off.
Oh, I will. I will.
Yeah. Where are you sitting now?
I'm in Kansas City.
Kansas City. You're from Kansas, aren't you?
I grew up here. I'm originally from Colorado. Oh God, today's ranting and raging is quite nice. I'm not going to go over it here, but there's people claiming all kinds of shit right now that I find very hilarious.
I must have missed all that.
You probably did, and you're a better person for missing it.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Just stupid YouTube drama.
Mm. That drama. Jeez.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, Hotel D&D, Hemi. I'm in a hotel. And because I'm such a brokey, I was able to pay for fucking 17 days out of fucking petty cash.
Damn. Nothing petty about that.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Sam, I'm on. Well, I wouldn't know about that. I've been to Bangor when I was in the Navy, and I didn't find it especially nice. In fact, I thought Bangor, Maine was kind of a shithole.
Sounds like a name of a shithole. Bangor.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go to Bangor? No, not when you put it that way.
Yeah. I just stopped in the fucking Navy base there. Maybe it's nicer in town. I don't fucking know.
I've never been there. I wouldn't know.
Apparently, if you don't go over the 3 months where it's actually warm enough to walk around outside, it's awful. And I wasn't there during those 3 months. So it was cold and fucking windy. And there was, there was lots of rain.
Ooh,
It was really awful. Hello.
cold and wet.
Hello.
How you doing, Constantine?
Fine. Oh, that's fine. How it's going? I saw that you're not driving few days.
No, I am on vacation.
Ah, okay. Where you
I'm
spend your vacation?
I'm in Kansas City.
Uh,
I'm seeing my parents and getting signed up for the veterans for the VA.
okay. I don't know what is it and for what it is, but
Well,
if you need it.
um, if you serve in the U.S. military, you're entitled to certain things after you get out,
Mm,
like cheap life insurance,
oh,
home loans, really cheap medical, like prescription drugs, and
oh,
they will give you for free a new CPAP machine or hearing aids, which is what I'm going to go for, is the hearing aids.
okay. It's good because I know that you have pretty strange medicine system that people who make money can go walk to the street that somebody not shoot him in the back.
Well, people are awfully mad at our insurance companies. That's for sure. Because, well,
Mm-hmm.
they're assholes. But
Yeah, if you make profit from monopoly, it's usually will be at some point you start make asshole decisions. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
and I not think that
That's what
it's
happens.
small company.
That's
Yep.
what happens when you love money above all else.
Unfortunately, all people, a lot of people love money above all else. It's not a big deal till you calculate consequences and just not be too greedy. You can take it not so fast and that people not make notes about it. And then you will be successful businessman for whole your life. Like Gates. Uh,
Bill Gates just has better security.
no,
Right.
he not play with life people. If somebody will be piss on you like somebody on health insurance, because imagine situations that you have health problems that make you feel bad months. You need some drugs to keep you just not crazy. And you have to blame somebody. You not blame Gates with your Windows system for something similar. Yes, and will be annoying that it's slower to 5 seconds longer or some advertisement. But I'm not sure that you will be so pissed that coming to him and hit him. Mm, Usually it's not working such way. But if your parents die from cold because your energy monopoly make price too high that they can't keep them warm in harsh winter, it's another story. And so on and so
Mm.
far. You not need to play with energy, health, food, maybe with some entertainment because bread and entertainment will be good formula for any government. All other stuff is much more or less debatable. Not mess with medicine, with food, and keep people busy. That's basic stuff for any ruler. If you fuck up with something with that, you're in pretty bad situation. Most Arabic dictatorship fell off just because in crisis of 2008 they can ensure food security for their countries. Price go up, people starve, and even in countries that we live with dictatorships, they don't like such idea. And it's Libya, Algeria, Syria, and all that stuff starting all around the world.
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Hello,
Glenn,
hello.
how's it going?
Oh, pretty
Hello.
good. It's raining here today.
It's raining here too.
Yeah,
But of course, I'm only about 180 miles from you right now. So,
right. Where are you at?
Kansas City.
Kansas City? Okay. Yeah.
If
Well,
I'm even that far.
about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody's up in Kansas City today, by the way. It's Chris Kinder. So
Yes.
they all went up to go shopping, and Orrin and Ashley went up to go to meetings. By the way, he mentioned that winning crown, they don't mention this until after, but you have to go to lots of meetings.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Luke talk about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
He was not impressed.
No.
But
Yeah.
While we're still in town, and this is sort of a me thing, but Constantine is with me in the game.
Hmm.
I would like to inquire about aids for ship handling and navigation
Right.
that I can install on the ship or carry on my person or something like that.
They have.
Maybe a bag of wind or something.
The player's handbook, if you look under the equipping the character, they have navigation tools and cartographic tools there.
I already own those.
Well, that's all that's listed any goddamn where.
There's no magical.
Although, if there's anything in the list of trinkets that they have, I believe that's in the DMG under the, or it might be in the player's handbook. Anyway, if there's anything in there that's like aid you in navigating the ship, yeah, buy one.
Okay. How
I'm
about
already looking for that. I will try to find something.
like a bag of wind?
They used to have those in the DMG. I don't know if they have them in 5th edition or not, but go ahead and take a look. What the hell? Let me get my DMG out.
Unlike you, I don't have all the books.
I got news for you. I don't have all the books either. I have a bare minimum.
I'm still a pirate. That's why I have all books, but I need some time to look through all of them.
Yeah, I got like, let's see, 6 or 7 books. You know, there's dozens and dozens of these manuals. Anyway. There we go. Bag of devouring.
Not really helpful for running a ship.
No, but they're a lot of fun if you can sneak them into your enemy's treasure hoard.
Well, Constantine has one of those.
Well, yeah.
Yep. Yep. But I think that I will have chance to feed that hag or something like that to that bag of devour that it's not return.
Well, personally, I'm planning if our fucking cannibal shows back up, feeding her to the hag.
Right.
And after that, I can feed hag to my bag.
Yeah.
Now
Or you-
my personal pet.
Yeah.
Remind to Roma because I understand there's something missing.
Well, we got Drubius, and yeah, we're just missing Roma.
Okay. Well, I'm not really seeing anything here that's crystal ball probably help you. Mariner's armor, but that's just armor that you don't drown when you're wearing it.
That'd be nice, but I don't own any.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Magical manuals. None of them are for navigation, but I'm sure you can find one if you look, although all their manuals are like very rares, so finding a manual of navigation would probably also be a very rare thing.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Okay. Trinkets on the Player's Handbook, page 159. Every now and then, some of these things actually are useful.
Okay, I found it for you, Glenn.
Let's hear it.
The Bag of Wind, 5th edition equipment. It's
Mhm.
a wondrous item and uncommon.
Okay.
This bag has 3 charges, which are regained after 8 hours of not using it. As an action, the user can spend a charge to perform one of the following actions. Create a blast of wind, a 20-foot cone. Each creature in that cone must succeed a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or be knocked back 30 feet and prone. Ride the bag, acting as a mount, the flying speed of 80 feet for 1 round, or the bag can carry 100 pounds. So that is what the fucking Bag of Wind does in 5th edition.
Okay.
Nothing about fucking blowing your ship around.
Right.
Arama said that he will join us in 5 minutes. Already less, but.
Yeah. I suppose some magical item for air elemental summoning would possibly be helpful.
Anything that can give me opportunity to cast cantrip for wind, but for that I need to multi-class it. In any case, I already thought about it, just to think about to 1 level in Wizard to get access to all cantrip, at least. But it will be later when we have 1 level more.
Yeah. Let's see. Bowl of commanding water elementals. How about you have a water elemental like push your ship around?
That'd be fine.
Yep, I accept it.
Now it's a rare magic item, so
Yep. And how much gold I left? Oh, I already left with visible amount of gold, not like it was previously, but 6,600. It's not best position, but
well, let's see.
You got more than me, Constantine.
Yep.
I'm down to 6,300.
Oh.
Well, given the overinflated cost of everything in these aisles, rare items in the book are listed around 5,000, so you can probably count on them costing you
10.
8 or 10 was what I was going to say. If they like you, they'll cut you a little slack. Anyway, other than that, there's rings of elemental commanding, but I mean, they are legendary items. You guys ain't got enough money to buy those, even if you can find them.
Then we have option to store it
Then you just
if we
have to
find it.
steal them if you find them. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
On a different note, are there anybody that have like trained fucking eels or something to pull us around?
Well,
I don't care what they're trained.
right.
Hello.
Hey,
there.
Roma.
Yeah,
Hello.
Yes, sorry.
Mhm. Well, you can check on that and find out, I guess. There'd be basically do an investigation check on where would you go to
I want to buy an outboard motor.
yeah, pretty much. Okay.
Cast spell Evinrude.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose the Captain's Guild would know about that kind of shit.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I get a plus fucking 1. It's plus 2. No, it's plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my straight up fucking stat for intelligence. I rolled a 17, that makes it an 18.
Okay. Well then. Oh, okay. Well, you had done business last time we played. You were planning on waiting until I believe it was Drew's magic armor was finished. And you'd also hired someone to carve a figurehead.
And a sword for me. But we were going to take a short trip out.
Right.
And I have some preparation work to do ahead of time for that.
Right. Okay. Well, in answer to your query about alternative propulsion for the ship or high-level magic items, you were told if anybody has magic items like that, they're not advertising.
Okay.
And as far as they know, nobody around here is using trained animals, sea animals, although several of the outer islands, especially them what have large gnomish populations, are using them, which is followed by some of your gnomes. The ones, your boat captains, by the way, they've been spending their time modifying their boats slightly now that we're back in port. Instead of having the paddle wheel on the back, they're putting 2 on the boat in the middle, 1 on either side, and putting rapid fire crossbows at each end of their boat. So, but when you were talking to them, one of them said that your crazy scholar was talking about that, not the other day, but we thought what he was talking about was too crazy to keep track of. So you went to talk to Zach, and he's he said, "Look, you guys got druids, right? And in a lot of the historical documents, there are, well, what amounts to writings and drawings that talk about how you guys made alliance with some of the whales and had them pull your ships or push them for you. You just need to have some of your druids go talk to the whales.
I'll have a whale of a
and make
time.
a deal with them."
There, it sounds like a plan. Thanks, Zach, my boy.
I
I
Zach,
have
dollar looks
Then he
good.
also shoves a bunch of drawings in your face of a new type of ship, which, by the way, sails underwater, a submarine, which is pushed by a whale.
Mm.
You build it out of wood, and you use enchanted glue on all the seams to make it waterproof, and then you hire either an air elemental or one of the fog people, also from the elemental plane of air, to keep everybody from suffocating. It's a wonderful ship. Nobody can see you coming.
Except for those that live under the sea.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But now I have strange idea.
Hmm?
I need to talk again with people that make magic stuff. Maybe we find something like magic wand of wind or magic wand, even better, of
Mhm.
polymorph.
Mhm.
But I don't know how much it will cost. Okay, and turn back, and I want to make special request. I want to buy magic wand of polymorph.
Okay. Looking up wands.
Mm. Now, speaking of the druids using or speaking to the whales and other sea creatures,
Uh-huh.
see, I have speak with animals. That's one of my first level spells. I can change one of them to animal friendship if that would be helpful.
And
Yeah.
we can, for that day, you can switch both of them. You have friendship with animals and speak with animal, and using them both
Hmm.
make your result much better.
Okay. Constantine, roll me a 20
All right.
sider.
Oh,
It'll
I
be
need
an
all luck.
investigation check.
Uh, what check? Test investigation. Oh, yep, investigation. It's good. It's 12 plus 4, 16 total.
Okay. You are told that there are no wands of polymorph available. However, the guy will be happy to sell you 6 potions of polymorph.
Oh, that will
And
be better for driving ship, but
mhm.
it will be fine.
Anyway, and he's selling them for 400 gold apiece.
Buy all.
Okay.
2400. I don't care. Buy all. 6.
Well, there you got 6 of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
4200.
Okay.
Oh, 6 potion of polymorph.
Bill, roll
Yeah.
me a percentile. Or somebody, I don't care who. Somebody for the group roll a percentile.
52.
Okay. Well then, you will be doing your prep work, all that. And on your 4th day in port, the folks you had set to looking for contacts in the Assassin's Guild are going to tell you that they've set up a meeting. So if you want to go and meet with the Assassin's Guild, you can do so.
All right. And I've got other stuff I'd like to do before we let any more time go by
Okay.
as well.
Mhm.
But I'll do the Assassin's Guild meeting.
Mhm. Okay.
Glenn,
Yeah.
may I change one of my first level spells at
Yes.
this moment?
Hmm.
Very good. I'd like to exchange Thunder Wave for Animal Friendship.
Okie doke.
Well, you can change those every day, Drew.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I can change them every day.
If
Yeah.
you
I don't have
want.
to wait for a
No.
have to
No,
wait for a long rest.
Long rest.
Yeah. After a long rest, you can change them into whatever you need. So.
Okay.
Hmm.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And well, Bill, your meeting is going to be in a public square just outside the Palace of Government,
Okay.
where they do the hangings.
Lovely.
Uh-huh. And
It's the local hangout.
you betcha. Okay. Are you taking anyone with you to this meeting? Or just
I'm going myself.
say again?
I'm just going on my own.
All right.
Yeah, maybe it'll help if I put on, you can hear me better if I put these on.
Okay. Well, then when you get to the square, there's
I'll be
a
right back. I've got to log off and then come back on.
Yep.
Roger.
Oh, do we have both? Glenn,
Yeah.
what your plan on Christmas weeks?
Oh, I'm not available on the 28th.
Yeah, only 28?
Yeah. And you
Okay.
said last time you weren't available on the 21st.
Yep.
So basically, we'll skip the next 2 Saturdays and then play again. Guess that would be January the 4th.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
Sounds like a plan just for everybody, and we ask about that Bill because he's on vacation and we'll see how it's going then.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyhow, let's see. There's Bill.
All right. Can you hear me better now?
Yes. Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we mark one stuff. We not play next 2 weekends.
Correct.
Right. Yeah, the 21st and the 28th will take off, and then the next time we play will be
Next year.
next year.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, Bill, when you get to the square, there's a mass hanging going on, but that's okay. They have two sets of gallows that can hang 13 people each. These are a recent addition, by the way, built since the half orcs have taken over the executions in this part of the world. This morning's hanging, there's only like a half dozen. Give us a perception roll.
Good thing I've got a lot of pluses.
Mhm.
That'll be plus. I have a 13.
Okay. Well, that's okay. An 11 or better gets you this one. You recognize one of the people being hung. It's your cannibal grandma. Matter of fact, the others here seem to be the other cannibal uglies that other captains hired on. And while they're hanging them, you'll be approached by a raton and a human. And they introduce themselves as representing the guild and are hoping that you guys can do business.
Arr, I be hoping the same thing.
Okay.
In fact, I'm looking to form a lifelong association.
Oh, good. Anyway, there's your doggy.
That's the beautiful thing about lap dogs.
Yeah.
They like to sit in laps,
Well, yeah.
especially on cold, rainy days.
Anyway, they will inquire just who you want to have an untimely demise. Also, are you interested in just having them disappear, or do you want it to look like some sort of accident?
You misunderstand what I'm looking for.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh.
looking for a companion to come with me on all my voyages, ready to act at a moment's notice. Someone who could pretend to be, say, a cook or some other type of shipboard servant, or maybe a man about the decks.
Mhm.
But someone who, given specific clues in a very vague sense, would be able to interpret them and act accordingly.
Mhm. Right.
And that's why I'm talking about a lifelong thing. I need
Mhm.
years of service, and I'd take care of the retirement and that sort of thing if
Right.
but I see myself going many places where some people might need to go, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Well,
So a younger fella.
Mhm. Right. Well, then, they'll see what they can do. But of course, since they've had their troubles, you know, we've, well, been a bit short-handed.
Well, we be in the pirate kingdom
Mhm,
with no royalty, so to speak,
mhm.
except for the pirate captains. I be an up-and-coming young captain, and it
Mhm.
might be beneficial to the guild to have somebody who is perhaps a rising star. Perhaps not, but let's see where the wind takes us.
Right. Well, the rat and the human will.
Oh, one other thing.
Mhm.
It'd be nice if they knew how to pick locks.
Right. Everybody in this guild knows how to pick a lock.
Just checking. I didn't know.
Now, at the moment, they don't have anyone that would quite fit your bill, but they will check with the other islands. It might take a while, but they'll
That's
see what they can find.
I'm a patient man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
And that's all I've got with those guys.
Okay. Well, they'll put out the word if there's anybody who wants to, or in the guild that's looking for a long-term undercover job. But
Lifetime employment, basically.
yeah. Mhm. Okay.
The other thing I need to do is I need to go to one of the big fish fucking houses,
Right.
the fishing guild or something like that.
Mhm. Well, they don't actually have a fisherman's guild.
Okay, do they have a
do
big,
have-
a
Basically-
fishing company?
Yeah, there's a lot of fishermen in these islands, but there's only a couple of canneries, distributors, people that, salt and pickle the fish for transport and whatever the hell they do. Put the little sardines in the cans. So, yeah, you could go to one of those places and do some business. But
Okay. I would, I have a very odd proposal for you.
okay.
I have a bit of a pickle. My one of my crew signed a contract where our next cargo gets sold for 4 times its market value.
Right.
I wonder who that could be.
And
Mhm.
I would like to fill my holds with fish today.
Mhm. Right.
And you guys are businessmen. The normal price is 2 times the book the market value
Right.
for your product.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to offer you a chance to make 3 times the market value on your fish,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll take the market value of the fish.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But we have to have the fish transfer offshore.
Uh-huh. Well then.
Like have the fishing boats meet me as I'm coming in, fill my holds, I sail back into port and sell my fish at 4 times the market value.
Catch o' the day.
Okay.
Well played, Brandon.
And the fellow is quite interested in this. And would be, well, happy to do so. Let me check. Well, he can get you 3 ton today.
I have no idea what the cargo capacity of our sloop is.
The average sloop had a cargo capacity of about 11 ton.
All right.
Of
Well,
which half was normally allotted to food and fresh water. So normally you could carry about 6 ton of, well, sellable merchandise.
okay. Well, when they're able to fill the hold, whatever day that might be,
Okay.
within the next week.
Well, they'd be more than happy to do this. Hell, you're just slotted as another buyer. They will basically give you the entirety of your order in 24 hours.
That works for me.
And the other people are, well, just got to shop elsewhere because, you know, early bird gets the fish, as it were.
Right.
Anyway,
So we'll pull out. We'll be just over the horizon. Come find us.
mm-hmm. Okay. And okay. Bill,
Yeah.
when you get back to the ship and tell them to make ready to sail, you're going to have approximately half of your crew come and protest this order. You don't have your ugly mast or figure head on the front of the boat. Not to mention, there's about a fourth of the crew that haven't got their ugly tattoos yet. As everybody on the island is getting ugly women tattoos, they've had to wait in lines. And they're awfully overpriced.
Do I see any whores working the dock? That'll be a perception
roll.
check. 15.
Matter of fact, yes. Uh-huh.
You there, whore!
I'm
I'd like
assuming
to-
This is an ugly one.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I'd like to hire you for the day. How much?
Okay. Right. Well, she looks at you, then looks at the ship and the crew and says, seeing as how ugly women are in high demand these days, they've just raised the price. It'll be like half a gold piece a head for your crew. So,
Oh, you misunderstand me. I'm just looking for your time. What you do with that time and the negotiations you have with the members of my crew, that's your own business. I just want you aboard my ship for the day.
well then,
Half a gold piece for head, you say?
yep. Anyway,
I hope your jaw doesn't get tired.
she will say, well, that's an entirely different matter. So she'll call or charge you well 24 gold for her time. That's a
Deal.
gold piece an hour,
Deal. Get on.
which, by the way, is about what she would have made having sex with your crew.
Fair enough. Now she can double her money if she's enterprising.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I ain't touching her. I'm not fucking touching her.
Okay. Okay. Your crew is now placated for the day.
Fuck.
Anyhow, and you're going to sail out of the harbor and over the horizon, and then come back the next day and sell your fish.
Yep.
Okay. Somebody roll me a percentile to see if anything happens while you're sailing around out of the harbor.
6 on percentile. That means our crew lost all their noses and ears.
Okay.
I see. Nobody understands the joke.
No. Okay. Well then.
No, I'm sorry. He went right over my head, man.
You just buy a hole that you don't want to touch for whole crew.
Oh, I got you now. I got you now. But
But she
she's
count
not
as a portable hole?
That much more obvious. Not
Yeah.
not so British. I see. I understand. Okay, fine.
Okay. Well, you actually do have a random encounter in your when you are out flying around, or I mean, sailing around the ocean. You have a dragon fly over your ship.
Lovely.
And it will basically overfly and makes to keep going, and Zach is going to rush out on the deck with a mirror in his hand and begin flashing the sun at the dragon.
Tackle him immediately.
Okay.
I rolled a 11 plus 7, 18.
Okay. Well then, you may tackle and grapple this guy.
Okay.
And the dragon noticed the flashing lights but doesn't give a rat's ass and continues flying on its merry way.
I'm now going to punch Zach in his nose
Oh,
and break with it. Fuck.
and he's trying to, or babbling that,
That's my to hit roll.
okay.
Uh,
Do you want to fucking get us all killed, you idiot?
I'm trying to save our lives.
Weren't you on a ship just a week ago that was burned to the waterline and sunk by dragons?
Yes, but not that dragon. We can talk to him.
Of course
okay,
you can
I will
talk to
fly
them.
to them and try to intimidate him. Zachary, do you know all relations between all dragons on that continent? My intimidation roll before
Yeah.
process is 18.
Okay.
Next time, if you do something that I will show him heads of my whip that's flying like a snake around.
Uh,
And I will feed you piece by piece
and
to my whip. You understand me? Good boy. And fly away.
Zach is going to grab a hold of you and he's, look, you don't understand.
Zach, you don't understand. If you do anything like this again, I will beat you fucking senseless. Do you understand that?
Okay, I will give him a chance.
Yeah.
What you mean we not understand? What we need to understand?
He said, all of the dragons that you need to be afraid of are flying to the west. And they'll be gone for maybe a year or a little less before they come back. All the dragons that are here aren't those dragons. And we
Explain.
can warn them and they can help us when the others
Elaborate.
come back.
Let me explain something to you, Zach.
Uh-huh.
We are third level nobodies. You're even lower level than us. Dragons don't talk to us. We are we are nobody to them.
Oh. Well, do you know somebody who does talk to dragons?
I don't know anybody of that caliber. I'm a third level fucking nobody. And you're even lower than me.
Anyway, his
Get it?
response is, "This is going to be harder than I thought."
No shit. I don't want to die. So don't fucking bring the big lizard to my ship. Capiche? Okay.
Anyway, he's saying maybe I can send him a letter.
There you go.
Bill, maybe I need to break him hand.
You'd have to buy the privilege from his fucking masters. He's a fucking slave now. That's those gnomes right over there. They're pretty friendly.
Anyway, that is your random encounter for the
Okay.
day. The next day, you will sail back into port with a cargo. Let's see how that works.
Oh, and when I go to sell it, I'm taking the half of the crew that won their fights with me.
Okay. Right.
We're going to enforce this contract.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well then, the guys on the fishing boats successfully made their rendezvous. They had a 18 on their boat handling and navigation. Your crewmen transferred to cargo with a 17, so everything went off without a hitch.
Yay.
And anyway, and now you are now back in the harbor. And Bill, you
Yo.
and Drew and the half of your crewmen that won the fight for the first time out,
And Constantine and Roma.
and Constantine and Roman. Okay, everybody be going. Excellent. Okay. Well,
Yar, me good Chandler. We're here to sell our cargo as per this contract.
mhm. Okay. And he is less than happy, but there isn't anything he can do about it. But he will ask you which of the fish canneries that you cut this deal with.
You want that information, you'll have to pay.
Okay. He has decided against paying you anymore. No, he already is going to, but he's going to keep an eye on you and make inquiries as to which of the other traders and businessmen you are working for.
Oh, Mr. Chandler, that's one way about you could look at it. You know, you could have sour grapes. Or you could think to yourself, my God, here we are. I was trying to make a buck, and they saw through me a little scheme. Wouldn't it be better if we set up some other type of distribution? And you wanted an exclusive on our cargo, if I understand correctly.
He was trying to corner the market, yeah.
I gotcha. I completely understand where you're coming from, but it wasn't a fucking I was willing to take. And my man here, he's a good lad, and you took advantage of him. And
Well, thank you, Brandon.
I think we should work out something that would be mutually beneficial instead of favoring one side over the other. I'm not an unreasonable fellow, and I see where you're going with this. So, are you willing to talk turkey?
And the answer is no.
Well then, good day to you, sir. And if you fuck with my people again, I'll break both your legs and fuck your daughters.
Anyway. Okie dokie.
That escalated quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, we're pirates, right? We live
Yeah,
on
true.
fear. You know, we live on fear. That's
Okay.
I'm
And
slowly starting to realize that.
I even sent you some videos.
Yeah. Well, it's about the pirate share and the roles of everyone on the crew, right?
Yeah, there was two videos. You know, one that historically about 75% of ships actually just surrendered without firing a shot.
Yep.
Well, this is D&D. It doesn't work like that for us, but we still have to play the role.
Well, yes.
Right.
Okay.
That's how we
Yeah.
roll.
Bill,
Yo,
the crowd of you are heading back to the ship when a pair of the guardsmen are going to approach you and ask that you come with them.
all right. I'll hand over the money to my chandler, who will deal with the fish cannery when they come to collect their portion.
Right.
And I'd like to ask the guards first, what's this about?
Well, important monsters without a license. And then they'll both crack up and laugh. And then they'll say, sorry, you're a new captain. There are no licenses to importing monsters. But you can be held financially accountable if one of your monsters gets loose. So you need to come to one of the wood carver businesses there, have a complaint against you.
Ah,
We're investigating.
okay. That's all right. Constantine, would you care to join me?
Of course.
Oh, we know what this is about. I'd like to point out that I have a contract here with a bill that paid for her lunch. Just wanted to say that you know about this right up front.
Okay. Well then.
It's not my fault the wood carver didn't ask what she eats.
Yep. You and Constantine will go to the shop. The rest of the crew will head back to the ship to deal with the cargo. And when you get to the wood carver's shop, you will find a couple more guardsmen there. And when you go inside, let's see, the shop is like trashed. The wood carver is hanging from one of the roof beams and is quite dead. His assistant is looking very agitated, and the half-orc prostitute that was there when you were there last is still here, and she's waving a piece of paper at the constables. And when you come in, the wood carver's apprentice is going to begin yelling at you and shaking the hammer in your direction, although he doesn't come any closer. This is all your fault. You owe me money.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Sonny. Have you finished the work that I paid you for?
As a matter of fact, yes, he finished it, pointing to himself.
Ah, good job. A man of his word.
And and at this point in time, the half-orc lady is going to step up and say that you owe her money and not him.
I don't see how I owe either one of you money.
Well, that's when the constables say, look, apparently, pointing towards the wood carver, apparently your hag took exception.
But that's not my hag.
We'll get to that. She took exception to the wood carver's some of his pieces and blinded him, and then locked him in the closet with the prostitute and forced the apprentice to make the figurehead. And then she trashed 5 other figurines and figureheads that had been carved but were awaiting delivery because they were too pretty.
Figures.
And she hates beautiful items. Anyway, now, right before she left, she had the blinded wood carver sign a suicide note and will and testament, leaving everything to the prostitute, the shop, and everything else. And then helped him hang himself. And then she left. At this point in time, the half orc and the apprentice got into a loud altercation about the ownership of the shop, and the watch was summoned, and the apprentice seems to be of the opinion that since he carved the figurehead, he should be paid for it. The prostitute is of the opinion that she inherited the entire estate, and that one's already been paid for, so the money's hers. But she is filing a complaint against you that there are a half dozen other items that haven't been delivered yet that your monster trashed.
Not
And,
my monster.
Not my Mikey, not my circus.
Anyway, and that well, you have to compensate her because she'll have to reimburse to the other captains.
Mr. Guardsman.
Yeah.
And Drew, could you recycle your phone? Mr.
Will do.
Guardsman, do you have a ring of truth or anything on you?
Well, no.
Can you summon somebody that has a ring of truth, or take us to them to give testimony?
As a matter of fact, that's what they're there for. They're gonna take the complaint, and there'll be a tribunal the next day, and you can like put forth your testimony and everything then, and they will have a zone of truth spell on the whole courtroom.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me what time you expect it to be, and I'll be there.
Okay. And apparently, busy time for the law enforcement. They can give you a slot second on the docket. That'll be sunrise, or you can have your trial right at noon.
Oh, I couldn't have a trial at noon. It's hard to testify on an empty stomach.
Well, sunrise it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now then, while this is going on, Drew, you're back. Good.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. While this is going on, you and Roman and the rest of the crew are going back to the ship with the money. And when this guy's people show up, you get to unload the cargo for him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Watch them.
with
Very
that
well.
in
We can keep
mind,
an eye.
Drew and Roman both, if
Yeah.
you would be so kind as to give us a
Initiative.
perception roll apiece to see if
All right.
any of these people try and, well, rob you or the ship.
All right. I have an 18 plus perception is plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
And do you use my wisdom modifier?
Just a second.
Yes.
Perception.
Perception's wisdom.
Yes. wisdom. Hmm.
Okay, so +4 for my wisdom modifier, and then +2 for my perception skill.
Hmm.
Add to the 18, so I have a 24.
Okay. And Roman.
I have 16.
Okay. And Drew, you'll notice that almost all of these dock workers try to steal things from the ship. Roman, you do not notice any of them stealing things until the one guy tries to pick your pocket. That you noticed.
Mhm.
So,
Sounds like we better
Now-
put a stop to this.
by the way, the
Absolutely.
dock workers, most of what they're attempting to lift is, just junk, stuff that's worth a couple of copper pieces, whatever is easy to pick up,
Hmm.
But so you can roll us a persuasion check to see if you can persuade them to quit, or would you prefer to do an intimidation roll?
I think intimidation would probably be better.
Okay. And Roman, about the guy trying to lift your wallet, what do you wish to do with him?
Uh, yeah, I
I mean,
probably.
do you wish to let him go, or do you want to beat the hell out of him, or what?
Well, I certainly defend my property, and
Okay. Well,
maybe I have a high charisma. Maybe I also try persuade him
Yeah.
not to do.
or you can try and intimidate him into,
What's intimidation gets bonuses from charisma or
let's see, intimidation has, yes, it is a charisma based skill. So,
okay, yeah, okay, I'll try my intimidation on him.
okay. Well, then, if each of you will give me an intimidation roll, respectively.
All right.
Yeah, today is day of bullying.
Mhm.
I got a 6 +2.
Okay. And
Well, I have 12 plus 4 plus 1. I guess it's 17, yeah.
say that. What was the total?
17.
17. Okay. Well, then, Drew, the crowd that you have been admonishing rolled a 17 on their wisdom save. They're not very intimidated. And Roman, the guy that you rolled the 17 to intimidate rolled a 4 on his saving throw. He's very intimidated. He is
Okay.
not only promised not to ever pick your pocket, he has given you what he's got in his pocket, which totals up to about 3 gold pieces.
Oh, nice catch. Okay. Well,
Anyway.
three gold pieces is more than 0 gold pieces. I take it as a form of apology.
Right. And Drew, while all of this is going on, the giant sea turtle that the hag uses as a mount is going to climb up onto the docks and wave a flipper at you to come over to where he's at.
Okay. All right, I will cautiously approach.
The turtle will look at you and look around at all the dock workers and stuff that are loading and unloading the ship, and he will say, "Hey, buddy, I think you're in danger."
Oh. Yeah, I'm being surrounded by angry thieves. Yeah.
No, that's nothing. Angry thieves happen all the time.
True.
No. Pretty sure your problems are bigger than that.
Do tell.
Yep. Anyway, but he said, "Look, I need to show you something." And at that point in time, the sea turtle is going to cast a counter spell on himself and change back into the sea hag. And she is going to use one of the hag's legendary ugliness powers. And everyone who has a line of sight on her gets to roll me a wisdom save, especially Drew.
Yeah. So I got a 8 plus 4 wisdom. Anything else go along with it?
Not really.
Okay, so I got a 12.
Okay. Right. And Roman.
Yeah, do I have a line of sight? Probably.
Well, you're watching people load and unload on the docks where this is happening. I'm going to assume you're one of the people that get to see it. So,
Okay.
if you'll give me a wisdom save.
Basically 7.
Okay. Gosh. Drew,
Yeah.
you, Roman, all the dock workers, and the sailors on the ship have all goddamn failed your save. Now, if one looks up sea hags in the monster manual, if they use this ugliness power and you fail your save, you are basically paralyzed by fear for 6 rounds. And Drew, the sea hag is going to use 1 round to disarm you and tie you up. And then use the second round to stuff a cap of water breathing on your head. And she will then grab you and jump into the water, towing your tied up body with her. 3 rounds after this, everybody else and yourself get to move. Drew, at that point in time, you will get to do a strength check to see if you can get untied.
All right. Rolling 20.
Mm-hmm.
I think he rolled good.
Oh,
Hmm.
bad. It's a 1 or 20.
Okay, what do you got?
You damn right I did. I got a 20. Can you see
All
it?
right. Well, Drew, you are now loose
Hell yeah.
and unarmed.
That figures.
And
Well, what can I do? What can I do, I say?
Hmm.
Gwen,
yes,
I am not in here, in not that situation. I didn't saw all that stuff. Yep.
okay. You're with Bill,
Yep.
so no, you guys are like half a mile away in the middle
Okay.
of town.
Okay. Sure.
So,
Fine.
um, however, Roman is there.
Yeah, yeah. I presumably
Mhm.
have kept my arms, weapons,
Mhm.
and I've seen everything that happened. Just wasn't able to act.
Right.
But now I'm able to move again, and I basically jump and try to like
Okay. Well, at this point in
catch up.
time, I will need initiative rolls
Mhm.
from Drew and Roman both. So,
Initiative. Oh
I have a
yeah,
6.
I
okay.
have 7 with my pluses.
Okay.
Now, what pluses can we use?
Dexterity.
wisdom?
Initiative,
Dexterity.
your dex.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I have a 6 plus 3, a 9.
You have a 9. Okay.
Still more than me.
And
Not
Roman,
by much.
yours?
Mine is 9. Mine is also 9. 4 plus 5. Yeah.
Okay. You say yours is a what was
Also
the total?
9. Yeah.
9. So the same as Drew.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And the hag got a 14. And your crewmen have also rolled a 9. Okay.
999.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. Hag is not happy that you you are now untied. And
Shit.
she has decided that the best thing to do is to hit you with a hold person. So I will need a saving throw.
All right. What modifiers do I use?
Checking on that. Looking
Okay.
up hold person.
Oh, here we are. 251.
Okay.
Wisdom saving
You must
throw.
have a wisdom save. Yep.
Okay. Rolling. Aha! I have a 15 plus my wisdom modifier is a 4, so
Mhm.
19.
Okay. You make your save versus the spell, so you are not held. And at this
Yeah.
point in time, you get your action. As you are the
Considering I'm disarmed. Sorry, go ahead, Glenn.
As I said, you're the closest person to the hag. So you get to go first.
In a physical sense, closest.
Anyway, what do you wish to do?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Glenn, you're breaking up.
Oh,
What do you wish to do?
Glenn is not breaking up. It's on your end, Drew.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, and we lost Drew.
gonna be one of them days, ain't it?
Yeah. He lives out in the boonies and frequently gets bad fucking signals.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we saw writing on the sky when he said that he is not here, Glenn.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
I'm
and I
waiting to
think-
let him back in.
Okay. Okay.
and I
Well,
understand
Roman,
then
Yeah,
you get an action
yeah,
this
probably.
round too.
We do our action simultaneously, probably, since we rolled this. I just try to locate them and well, help Drew
Okay.
using my underwater moving powers.
Right. Well, give us a perception roll.
Perception. I hope they didn't go far. Perception is 15. Yeah, you heard me?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Let me get the hell away from this bitch since I don't have any weapons or
Yeah.
anything. I
Yeah,
can't cast a spell underwater.
Okay. Well, then, you're basically going to make a run for it, or a swim for it, as it were.
Right.
Okay.
Makes
This will
sense.
give the hag an attack of opportunity against you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do he need something to polymorph?
He's
Well-
too low
li-
He's too low level for any polymorphs that are aquatic.
He need. It will be enough if he will be bear. Just brown bear.
Mhm. Yeah.
He can swim, and he can punch that bitch as hard as he can. And not a lot of even such kind of villain will sustain strike from brown
yeah,
bear.
at least it's much better than unarmed human.
Mhm. Okay.
Like a
well,
good idea.
Well,
If that's
Drew does a attempted getaway. The sea hag is going to do a clawing attack of opportunity. Unfortunately, she rolled a 3, which
Unfortunate.
adding the +5 to that, it's still only an 8. So it don't hit diddly.
All right.
And Roman, you dove into the water, looked around. Basically, an 8 or better, you'll spot them.
Mm-hmm.
And you can either do a distance attack or try to close with the hag and do a melee attack. Or
Yeah, I will try to close to get closer.
okay, you're going to close.
Mm-hmm.
And the seaman on the deck, your crewman, okay. Drew, what is your armor class?
My armor class is 14.
Okay. Right. Well, the guys on the deck have decided to fire the rapid fire crossbows into the water. And 2 of the crews have hit the sea hag. And 8. And all together have done 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Drew, one of the crews has hit you
Ow!
while shooting at the sea hag. And they only did 8 points of damage to you.
Yeah,
in
I
their
reckon I can
attempt
live
to
with that.
rescue you.
Okay. I'm down to 16.
Mm-hmm. And that ends this round. So, and the sea hag has
Okay.
thrown another spell at you.
Oh, shit.
She's she doesn't give up easily.
Let us see. Give us a wisdom save.
Fuck.
And what do we
I got a 1.
Okay.
I got a 1 plus a 4, so a 5.
Okay. Well, the hag has just hit you with a polymorph spell and turned you into a hobbit.
That bitch.
Mm-hmm. And What is your action now?
Polymorph. I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with polymorph.
That changes your species.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It
It
changes
basically
species. Your
transforms you into another creature.
Okay.
This is temporary, right?
Well,
Yeah, it's
that's everything in that
if the
life.
creature that has been polymorphed goes down to 0 hit points or dies, then he changes back to his original form.
hmm.
Assuming
Alright.
you don't die from doing this permanent like.
Right. Okay. Well, since I'm now a hobbit, well,
Still an
may I
unarmed
use my wild shape?
Yes.
Well, as Constantine suggested earlier, I think a brown bear. You think that would work well? Since I'm underwater, am I underwater still?
Yes. You never said you were going back to the top, so just you were getting
Okay.
there.
But you have a cup of water breathing, so
You are wearing a cap of water breathing.
Yeah, I suppose the bear
Yes.
can breathe with cap
Ah.
as well.
Thank you, Roma, for reminding me. Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. So I will. Yes. Let's wild shape into a bear.
Okay. You will wild shape.
And then
into
I'm gonna kill this bitch once and for all.
Yeah. Well, you are now a bear, but you don't get an attack until next round.
Okay.
And
bear with me.
Roman, you on the other hand do get an attack this round.
Oh yeah, I have an attack. Well, I just do attack with my rapier.
Okay.
And it will be 15 plus 5 to hit, 20 to hit. And the damage is 1d8 plus my modifiers 2 plus 7, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I give Drew Bardic Inspiration, assuming he can hear me, or that's an interesting question actually.
Right.
It works on everybody within 60 feet who can hear me.
Right.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Well,
if they can hear me, so.
Being underwater doesn't stop sound.
Yeah, it makes.
Since you're a sea elf, you're used to being bardic underwater. So yeah, you can give a bardic inspiration.
So basically, I my bardic inspiration, and everything works fine.
Thank you, Roma.
I know who will talk with wheels.
Okay.
Thank you for my bardic inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, let's see.
May I also, regarding wild shape as a moon druid, it says you gain the ability to use wild shape on your turn as a bonus action. Well, Would I have been able to do that and still been able to attack?
No, because you spent one round moving away. You could change into your wild shape as a bonus and then move back and be able to attack her next round,
Okay.
unless you
Understood.
want to have a distance attack, which all your missile weapons are up on the dock.
Yeah.
Right. So
Being a bear underwater, I'd have to get pretty close.
yeah, basically.
Okie dokie.
And okay. And your crewmen have hit her again with the rapid fire crossbow, but only did 11 points of damage this round. And the others missed, including Roman and Drew. They missed you too. Do keep in
good.
mind, they're shooting at underwater targets that they
Yeah.
with disadvantage because they're not seeing well.
Yeah, and all the refraction
Mm-hmm.
probably doesn't help either.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
hold it against them.
Since we are underwater, the sea hag gets to use another one of them hag powers, and we'll do an invisible passage and swim away invisible.
Mm.
Both of you are within striking range of her, but have no target. You can
Yeah.
slash blindly with disadvantage and hope you hit her, or if you have some sort of power to see invisible, now would be a time to use it.
Hmm. Damn. I don't have anything like that, so I'm just going to try to hit the bitch.
Roll with a disadvantage.
All right. Refresh my memory. Disadvantage again?
Roll 2 20-siders and take the lowest one as your to-hit roll.
Okay, very good.
But you can, after that, you can add bardic inspiration.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. After disadvantage, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm. So
Hang on.
that's a possibility.
God damn it.
What do we
Dropping my
got?
goddamn. I'm trying to roll. All right, I have an 18 and a 3. Guess which one I'm getting?
You're getting the 3.
Yeah,
Yay!
Inspiration you can add.
it didn't fucking help that low.
No, it really
Oh.
doesn't. Okay. Roman, you want to
Yeah, I
take a
want
swipe?
I can actually no, probably not. I was thinking about Thunder Wave spell, but this will damage.
Well, it
Probably
is
damage
area of effect.
It is an area of effect.
It will damage Drew as
But
well,
I was going to say,
guess.
but isn't Drew inside
Yeah.
that area?
Yeah, I will try to slash blindly.
Okay.
I think I can live with it. Try to kill the bitch.
Oh, but I rolled 20 before pluses on stop. It's
Yeah, but you're rolling
disadvantage.
that disadvantage on this.
Yeah, on the second roll it's 18. So I'm lucky. 18 plus 5 It's 23.
Okay. Then
I guess I hit her.
yes, you hit her. Roll for damage.
Damage is
Mhm.
5 plus 7. It's 12. Yeah, 12 points of damage.
Okay. Now, she rolled a 19 before her pluses on that save, so she will take half damage and not be pushed back. Unfortunately, until she does an attack or
I actually was rolling I was rolling for the rapier damage.
for the rapier.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then,
Because
the rapier will hit, and you
yeah.
can do damage. So, sorry, I thought we were still doing the thunder wave.
Yeah, no, I changed my mind, and yeah,
Okay.
that's why.
So you hit her with the rapier.
For 12, yes.
Mm-hmm. And your crewmen have decided to stop shooting because they're out of targets. So the hag will not attack you this round, but instead spend her time getting away. Anyway, combat is over. And
I think I'm just going to start killing sea hags on sight.
I
Yeah.
offer that when we only start with that,
Well,
but everybody ignore me. And what the hell happens? That you change your mind at at that point.
we had a
Okay.
close encounter.
Bill, when you and Constantine get back to the ship, you will find that Drew is now a hobbit.
I thought it didn't.
Uh,
I thought the spell was supposed to last until the end of combat.
no,
It's
my-
usually
No. It lasts until you get to 0 hit points or die, whichever.
Oh, that bitch.
Or
Hmm.
if you can hire a high level magic user to cast a counter spell on you. But
Yeah, that's an opportunity.
or
Well,
you can just let us carve on you a bit till you come
or
back.
you just let them stab you till you bleed out, and then you'll change back.
Uh,
do you
On a
believe
lighter
in
note,
us?
you've got to cap the water breathing out of the deal.
Yep.
oh, nice.
Oh, stop. We
It's
still not
Christmas.
kill. Yep. We
The
still not
only
kill
thing
that bitch.
The only thing that will change is if he has any bonuses to his basic stats for being a human versus the ones you get for being a hobbit.
Well, human, you get a +1 to everything,
Right.
whereas a hobbit,
He has a lucky feet. that he will roll any ones.
Well, let's call it what they are, halfling.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. Halflings.
You're now 3 foot tall, 45 pounds.
Mm,
You don't like wearing shoes no more.
mhm.
Well, yeah, probably your new shiny armor also
Mhm.
wouldn't fit.
Yeah,
That-
your new
that-
shiny armor ain't gonna fit. Okay.
Uh,
You're
Halfling.
hungry.
y'all had mentioned killing.
You're
Halflings
hungry
do
all
it.
the time.
Y'all had mentioned stabbing me.
Ah,
yeah,
man, it's all about man. He preferred to be stabbed than lose his shiny armor.
I'm just
Yeah, and
exploring my options here.
he even hadn't maybe probably he didn't even have to take a look at his dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also may urge you to transform back.
Okay.
You found me out, Roma.
Okay,
We-
Drew.
The water's cold.
Yeah.
Now, if you decide to have them stab you a bunch until you hit 0 hit points, do keep in mind that they can't precisely do that. They roll for damage, so it's entirely possible you might
To
get
die.
negative hit points, in which case you get to do what they call a death save. And if you fail that one, you die and gin up a new character. You know?
I could use my vicious mockery. It's not so powerful.
Just kill him a little bit.
But I have a proposal.
Okay.
What
Uh-oh.
we do is we stab him until he's close to being dead.
Uh-huh.
And then we put the leeches on him. And they only take a little bit away at a time. That way we'll get him right to 0.
I thought you were the ship captain, not the ship doctor.
Oh, but I know a lot. I know. I'm good at.
leeches.
I'm fucking good at hurting people. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, has this worked before, Brandon?
I've
Never.
I've never tried it, but it works in theory.
Oh, what a day. What are the chances of with those two, that option? What are the chances of finding a magic user or finding a polymorph potion or spell?
Well, you're just talking to Constantine here.
Yep. Usually
Oh.
it's spells such kind lost an hour if it's not curse. Or if not true stuff. If it's true stuff, it's forever. It's even not stabbing will help you. But chance is pretty good. But better if we call ship doctor that he can stabilize you if you try to die. It will be not pleasant,
Yeah.
but
Well, I have cure wounds, just in case.
it can work.
Hey,
Yeah.
it can work.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. What have I got to lose? Kill me or
Well,
send me to 0.
okay. Well, the
It's
other
just a fucking game.
Actually, the
Yeah.
other option is you find a guy who can do a counter spell on you,
Yeah.
or remove curse, or something like that.
Or
and
dispel
pay them.
magic.
Will be more expensive though.
It will be more
Yeah.
expensive than having them like murder you and your,
Less
and hope
fun.
that you make a comeback afterwards.
But it would be a friendly murder.
But it would be a friendly murder. Yeah.
We stab you with love.
Yeah. It's for your own good.
It's yeah. It's definitely for your own good.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
How much is one of these dispel spells or remove curse? Just out of
Just a
curiosity.
second. Let me.
It ain't easy being a druid.
It's fine. It's not so bad. Fighters can be much more worst case scenario. Usually it happens with wizard or with thieves because they both use some experimental stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, counter spell is a 3rd level spell. Remove curse is also a 3rd level spell. So looks like you'd need to find either a wizard or possibly somebody like 5th or 6th level. And
Okay.
they'd probably charge about 600 gold, give or take.
I can afford that.
Yeah, that's not catastrophic.
So it would be a bit safer than, like, say, having them bleed you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, let's try to see if we find somebody to cast a spell for me.
Okay.
He's still naked.
Well, like I
Yeah,
said,
I am.
your best bet would be probably
And a naked hobbit.
Yep. And I'd look in it, think about it, and just use my whip to beat you to the death.
Anyway,
There's an option, yes.
Uh,
If spell wouldn't work.
Yep.
yep.
You say dispel wouldn't work?
If by chance wizard can't dispel your curse, your polymorph, Constantine can beat you to death with his whip.
Yeah.
With his whip.
Yeah, you can always schedule a good murder after the counter spell, just in case the counter spell don't work. But
Yeah, we'll keep that as a last resort if need be.
kind of a plan B.
I always plan
Whip
B.
me into shape.
Okay.
Nobody listened to me when I offered to kill that goddamn hag. And now you say that beating with the whip not bad is a bad idea. How dare you?
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Duly noted, Constantine.
Yeah, you have a point, but
Yeah.
The following morning at dawn, Bill, you get to go to the tribunal, and Drew, you get to go and find yourself a counter spell. So, Bill, let's deal with you first.
Okay.
Um,
What do I need to roll?
well, you'll show up. The half orc is there. The wood carving apprentice is not, since he is a no-show. The tribunal is going to drop that claim, and you don't have to pay, since you already paid the wood carver.
No, I didn't. Oh,
Oh.
no. For
Well,
I
then you
paid-
got to pay the wood carver.
I paid for the carving.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
paid for the carving, is what I meant. For your.
Okay.
That's what he was charging you for. He wanted to be paid
Okay.
instead of the wood carver, because he did the apprentice did the actual carving. But the prostitute is saying you have to pay for a half dozen other pieces that the sea hag trashed before they were delivered. And those were part of her, well, estate, as it were. So, in that case, would you roll a persuasion check?
No, actually, I would like to, in the zone of truth, present my evidence.
Oh, okay.
I have never owned, possessed, or had control over a sea hag in my life.
One of the tribunal members is going to ask if that is the case, then how come you brought the sea hag to the carver?
I asked the sea hag to do me a favor and model for a masthead.
Okay. And all right. Well, that being the case, they want to know if you paid the sea hag for the modeling gig.
No.
Not any even penny.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, then, the tribunal is going to have to rule that you are not responsible, since you didn't actually bring the sea hag here under duress, and she was a free agent, not hired by you or anything else. So they will then more or less rule that the sea hag is responsible for the damages, not you. However, the prostitute will have to make retribution or reimbursement to the other captains since the items had not been delivered yet, and try to get her money back from the sea hag. However, the prostitute is like filing a complaint, seeing as how she was a business or owns the business in good standing, and the wood carver had paid protection money just like all the other businesses. So she has to like pay the money, but they can put out a wanted poster and a reward for the capture of the sea hag. But that's basically as far as it goes. And after the tribunal is over, the prostitute is going to come over to you and tell you that if you kill the sea hag for the reward, the Prostitutes Guild will also give you a little bonus.
Mm.
So,
That's good to know.
mm-hmm.
Good
Bonuses,
that we
we love
haven't killed
bonuses.
her.
Anyway, so now if you run into that sea hag again, you can get paid money for killing her.
Yep.
And you get to take possession of your figurehead, Bill.
Oh, good, good.
Have it put
Nice.
on your ship.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And Drew, after
have
watching
suffered,
Bill's trial, or lawsuit, or whatever you want to call that one, give me an investigation roll.
All right. God damn it. I got a 2 plus my investigation was intelligence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I got so +2, 4.
Okay.
God fucking damn it.
You seem to be unable to find anybody
Unlucky.
to remove your polymorph.
Break out the whip, Constantine.
Yep. According to the plan. Maybe it will be a lesson that not need to discuss my advices.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is the damage of the whip? By
It's
the way?
huge. It's
I-
probably will be 1 or 2 damage, but I want to think about botsman position, and I need public execution with very scary stuff that
Mhm.
everybody on ship understand what it's mean and how it's going.
Oh,
Okay.
And
You're
here is
going to-
perfect opportunity for that.
You're going to make a show of it. Okay.
Yep. It's just 1d6, but 3 strike even for such weaker in close combat like me. And distance 15 foot.
I mean that my vicious mockery has damage 1d4, so it
Yep.
kind of more precise. So I can do like a finishing touch.
It not need to be precise, it's need to be scary.
Mhm.
It's another
Well, we are trying to save his life, right?
and put his brain on place. So why we need to kill Hag? Why we need to kill Hag? I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think we could kill her. Personally, I thought it was a
Yeah.
fight we couldn't win.
It is still an open question.
Well, the hags usually have about 50 or 60 hit points apiece,
Yep.
but they have a lot of spells.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Hmm.
And
However,
nasty
he wasn't
ones.
actually trying to kill Drew. If she wanted to kill you, she'd cast like, oh, I don't know, dominate beast, and then take a shark the size of the one on the movie Jaws and send it after you.
Mm.
Duly noted.
hmm
Yeah, so
And that way, she would have been at a safe distance while the shark was eating you. She was attempting to kidnap you
Yeah, and eat you later.
and eat you later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Okay. Well then, you can try the beating him to death routine and see if you can do it without killing him.
We can't forget the leeches.
Okay.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Right.
There is the whip. There is the way.
Mhm.
And yep.
Okay.
I'm at 16 hit points, by the way.
no, so no.
First strike, minus 14 points of damage.
That's a good
Okay.
start.
Mm.
How many hit
Down to
points you
2.
got? How many hit points
16.
you got, Drew?
He said 16.
Well, if you just did 14, no more whipping.
You not understand. That's why, because I whip 3 attack, I can use only 1.
Right.
I just don't want to use everything. And next, it's little bit too much. It's 4. He's -2. We need to stabilize him.
Well, I can cast Cure Wounds.
Yep, and it will be fine. But his NAS need to be turned back to him.
Yeah.
Mm.
He will have to, however, do a death save.
Yep.
So, Drew, roll me a 20
Yeah,
sider
Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
with Bardic Inspiration and your Constitution bonus.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Roma. And thank y'all for your efforts.
Well, we are trying our best.
Uh,
Oh, I know. And I'm grateful. I will spend the rest of my days as a hobbit.
I hope you won't do the same for us. Well, at least without asking, without explicit request.
Understood. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So I get roll at disadvantage. Roll 2.
No, no,
All right.
without disadvantage.
No, this
Advantage.
is
Excuse
a
me.
regular roll
Yep.
With a bardic inspiration.
with a bardic
Bardic inspiration
inspiration.
is just a bonus roll after your regular roll.
Yeah.
Like you roll
Oh.
d4 and add it to what you have.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. For my 20-sider, I have a 12,
Mhm.
and I roll a D.
Constitution bonus.
Constitution bonus is a +2.
Okay.
Okay. And then roll a
And
6-sider and add that for your bardic inspiration.
Yeah, six sided d6.
very well. Rolling 6. I got a 1.
Mhm.
Okay.
So 15 altogether.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. So you are now back to being you.
What's the catch?
Just
Uh,
don't feel very well right now.
well, you haven't died. and
True.
I'm not sure if that takes you back to. Let me look at polymorph real quick.
All right. Yes. Now let's see. On a polymorph, it says here the spell has no effect on a shape changer. What technically is a shape changer?
Mm.
Like somebody with
Like a
like-
doppelganger or something, a creature that's a natural shapeshifter. You can shape shift, but that's because you're a druid and are using magic.
Okay.
Okay, you will go back
Okay.
to whatever your hit points were before you got polymorphed. So,
Okay.
as I
I was
recall,
a 6.
Mhm.
I was a
So-
16.
So you're back to 16 hit points and
All right.
back to your old shape.
Hello, what a day.
Mhm.
All right. Thank y'all for your help in returning me to my human status.
Not really human, but still status.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's main stuff. I am just looking on crew with flying on 10 feet above and heads of my people flying around. Um, I want to make announcement.
Yep.
From now, I'm a little bit a botsman here, and if
Mm.
somebody will try to rebel or speak too much, and you know that scary sound of snakes, add it a little bit. That people not forget who is in charge here.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
show is over.
Yep. Well,
Yep. Okay.
okie dokie. Well, that takes you to day 6. So well, Bill,
Yo.
um, your request from the Assassin's Guild, they have not found anybody by the time you plan to sail.
Okay.
However, your request amongst other captains will net you 3 other sloops that are willing to form a small task force and acknowledge you as the temporary boss of this small fleet for when you go out and start raiding grain ships.
Okay.
And I will need 1 more percentile for the group.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
2D10. Where's my 10? Shit. Here we are. 42.
Okay. You have no random encounters for the rest or the remaining 3 days that you are in the port, and so at the end of the 9 days, you will have your supplies that you had purchased delivered and all that. And you've gotten your figurehead attached to the front of the ship. There are 5 crewmen that basically failed to report for duty on the day you're planning on leaving. Their bunkmates say they had still not been able to procure ugly women tattoos, and they have decided to run off.
Oh yeah.
All right. You guys know what to do with the bars. We'll see you back in about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Oh, and I fly through the
Oh,
bus with part of that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
oh, and thieves, I've got a special job for you.
Mm-hmm. And what is that?
You're to either buy or steal the services of a tattoo artist.
Okie dokie.
By God, we won't have this going on again.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are any of the player characters in on this?
I'm not.
Okay. Just send in the crewman, I take it.
For that, guys. Uh, do we have power like a pirate in port? Can I just bring them back and hang them on the mast? I just asking. I don't know how pirates throw enough.
Well, in theory, you can have the city watch help, but they really
No, I
don't.
pretty much help.
They really won't be much help. So usually, no, you just go and get the guys yourself. If they refuse to go, beat them until they're unconscious, and then bring them, or hit them with a sleep spell and bring them when they're asleep. If you don't want to go to all the effort of beating them up
Or finding them.
or finding them. Well, yeah.
That's why I sent the guys out to roust a bunch of drunks.
Yep. So you can just let those guys go and Shanghai a few new ones. So
I'd like to set up ahead of time with the other captains a series of rendezvous points along our anticipated sailing route to get to the waters we'll be hunting in.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that one.
In case we're separated by storms or anything like that.
Right. Now, you've got basically a couple of choices on where to go looking.
Well, we decided to go after the not the wizards, but the other one from that continent.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
And there's the there's a whole bunch of different places that are going to be importing food, and that one continent that you were talking about,
yes,
was where we were going to be intercepting everyone.
Like I said, the continent 1 is going to be importing a lot of food from the continent 2 or the continent 3. So as far as that goes, if you park yourself close to continent 1, and
That's
then
what we were planning on doing.
Yeah. So, and then not have to worry about going to where they come from. You just get near the eventual destination, and yeah. Okay. And okay, well, then 2 hours later, the thieves you sent out will come back and they have 9 drunks that they have put the bag on. 8 of them are 3rd level fighters, and 1 is a 1st level rogue.
Good choice.
Yeah. And they have the other group that you sent to procure the services of a tattoo artist. Will come back on board after having kidnapped a pair of ugly women. One is a ugly little hobbit girl, and the other is an ugly middle-aged human woman.
Are these tattoo artists?
As a matter of fact, models and artists both.
Okay. Welcome aboard, ladies.
Now,
Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here now.
they have, by the way, however, these are apprentice tattoo artists.
It doesn't matter.
And they want you to know that they stole a full kit of needles and tattoo inks
Good job, fellas.
while we were at the shop.
Awesome. That's a good job. I'm proud of y'all. Let's go.
The shop's owner did object.
We're
little
leaving,
bit,
going now, pulling up anchors and weighing fucking.
anyway, but they mentioned that they did have to beat up the shop owner a bit, but that was okay.
As long as you left him alive. Let's go.
Yep. And they're now hustling on board and raising the anchor.
Have I picked up my armor?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I got my
Thank
sword.
you.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
that's
thank
the
you.
9th day, so your armor was ready.
Okay.
And
Just making sure.
Stuff, supplies, and other things had been loaded on board. So your crew is now you now have 54 people on your crew. 56 if you count the tattoo artists. Both of whom are demanding a double share of the loot, or they're going to have all of you charged with kidnapping when they get back.
You think you'll be getting home, do you? With attitudes like that, you'll be meeting Davy Jones. But I'm serious, ladies. You'll get paid for your work. The guys will pay you for each tattoo that they get from you. And you'll get a share. You can't fight, can you?
And okay.
You're still going to be rich.
Yeah.
Don't get greedy.
When you said you can't fight, the young hobbit girl said, okay, you're right. And the older human, the middle-aged human woman said, well, I did poison my late husband and then shove him down the stairs. Does that count? It didn't kill him, though.
You had me going for a second. No.
Yep.
But we won't be letting you fix the dinner either. But you won't be mistreated.
Anyway, she
Yep.
said, Nah, he actually died because he didn't pay his gambling debts.
Fair enough.
To her,
Anyway,
I mean, debt was he lost money to her.
yeah, anyway, but
I'll whisper to you in a stage whisper. He did himself a favor.
Yep.
okay. All right. Well, you and the other 3 shifts are going to head out.
I'll send word to the other 3 ships' captains that we have the ability to tattoo their crew if they have any that wish to get tattoos.
And two out of the 4 captains said, yeah, they got crewmen that need ugly women tattoos. Apparently the waiting for tattoos had gotten extreme here lately. Not to mention all the tattoo artists have taken apprentices here lately, so a lot of times you get a low quality tattoo.
Well, that's all I can offer you.
Okay.
Is because, well, we only have we have apprentice tattoo artists here.
Right.
But by the time they practice on all of us, they'll probably be better.
Right. Right. Okay. This is a good spot to stop for today. I know it's kind of early, but it gives me time to plan
It's okay.
your next raid and a few other things. And gives me time to get ready for holidays and all that other.
Yeah, we totally understand. Wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because probably we'll not call. Maybe Bill I will catch, but you're probably not an option.
Yeah.
But thank you for the good game and
Yep.
Happy New Year.
You
Have
too.
fun holidays.
Yep.
Bye, guys, and Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas to you too.
Yep.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Even though
Yep.
we won't be seeing you until before Orthodox Christmas, I believe
Right.
it's
Yeah. So
Yep. Bill, how long you will be on vacation?
I get back off of vacation on the 26th of December.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to be what is that, another week and a half?
Yeah, no, you definitely deserve be with his family, do some other nonsense and shenanigans what you need. But at least I
Hopefully.
will catch you at some point.
Yeah, I won't be driving a very long time, but if you tell me ahead of time, like give me a note in Skype or something saying what time you want me to, or hell, just call me in Skype.
You use Skype?
Or
Or
not
Telegram?
Skype, Telegram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Well, I wish you guys all good health and good luck. You
And
know,
happy Yule to you as well.
and yeah.
Hooray. Yeah. Please stay safe and healthy.
Yep.
Good
getting
tidings
very
to you all.
It's getting very close to the solstice, which is your Yule, right,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Glenn?
He's gone.
Oh, He is a pagan. He does
Ah.
the Yule,
Yeah.
the solstice thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, neat.
My wife's birthday is exactly on Solstheim.
I just don't remember which day it is, but it's really close to now.
Yep.
21st, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, usually 21st. Give or take.
And every day after that, winter is ending and the days get longer.
Very
Never
imperceptibly.
Yeah.
At first, but it's good to know. Like,
Little by little.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody take it. It's better. I not prefer forever winter. We have chance, but it's not so natural.
Hmm.
And Drew, I know that guy at the Chandler's office, you had no choice in that. That was a forced thing by Glenn. So I had to get you out of that one because we could have got really fucked.
I appreciate it, Brandon. I'm sorry my ignorance of these sort of things is getting us into trouble.
Well, it wasn't you. It was Glenn decided that he wanted to use the dice against you and do dice fair on you.
Well,
You know, there's
Yeah.
warfare.
Dice fair.
Yeah.
At least you have a lot of experience
Yeah.
with that game. At least
Yeah.
you much
I'm
better
learning
than
a lot.
one of my first time players attuned to 3 cursed artifact in first arc of our campaign. You are doing great.
is it just luck or
It was
DM?
his decision.
Ah.
He just sit in layer of hag and attuned to everything he can touch.
Mhm.
That's why it happens. You will get experience. For that.
And even though it seems like we're doing random stuff, we're actually pretty careful about what we say and what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Yep.
That way we can get out of it
What'd
when
you say,
he
Brandon?
throws shh. I said
Yeah.
as soon as, we're actually pretty careful about what we say, even though it seems like it's random. That way we can get out of things like a sea hag going berserk inside of a city.
Okay.
So,
I see.
Yeah. Exactly.
I thought, I knew she was going to fuck around, but I thought she was going to eat someone.
Yep.
Yeah.
We expect something like that, but again,
Yeah.
at least you not make any deal, not give her your names and other funny stuff that you never doing with hags and any fair wild creature.
No.
So you never give him your name?
No.
Real name, no.
I mean,
At least-
you don't speak your name?
Yeah. Not pronounce, not introduce yourself correctly, and so on and so far.
And don't invite them over thresholds.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's
How about
Alright.
giving them, your hair or
your blood.
blood or your.
It's for which. It's depends of type of creature. It's for which.
Mm.
But again,
And necromancers.
yeah.
Well,
It's a simple rule. Not bite lycanthropes and zombies and vampires.
Don't let
not make
Don't let a ghoul give you a massage.
yeah, crash course.
Not make a deal with devil and Fae.
Well,
Yeah.
well, devil may propose a good deal.
You
I
think so?
so I heard.
Okay. Now, you need
I'll-
to be whipped too.
You and that fucking whip.
Yep. Yep.
Let it whip.
Yep.
All right,
This
brothers.
is the whip. Yeah.
Yeah. See you.
Thank you. Talk to you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See y'all later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Constantine, I will buy us another lottery ticket right before
Yeah.
Christmas.
Sure. Definitely. And can you make one request? Can you
What's that?
send me, because it's game not about that I believe that we win. It's game that I have hope and see that the
Oh.
tickets exist.
Well, I've got one I haven't checked yet.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the I haven't checked this yet, but the drawing was on
Today night probably, or something like that.
oh no, this ticket's over a week old.
Yeah, it's fine. No, but again,
Yeah.
it's game about in wars time when we have electricity shut out, all other stuff. It's play for
Right.
hope.
The drawing for this one was on the 10th.
We not read huge lottery because about it we know. In any case, have a nice day. Hope this family will be fine. Enjoy your vacation and talk to you, man.
All right, brother. Bye-bye.
Bye.